Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to create a dynamic bar chart. The X and Y axis is going to change according to my selection. Pay attention to my chart title, my field labels, and my axis title. They're going to change according to my selection as well. When I switch into my dropdowns, the words here is going to change according to my selections. Again, if you like to have a written tutorial, I have published my article on my Medium. For the written tutorial, there are step-by-step guide, screenshots, and some written descriptions in the article. So you can go to my description box and find a link to my media article. I appreciate if you connect with me on my LinkedIn account. I will always, I'll also publish my article on my LinkedIn as well. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. So I'm here in my new workbook and I'm going to first create a bar chart. And it doesn't matter if it's a horizontal or vertical bar chart. So you just need to switch the position of my dimension and the measures. And now I like to create a drop-down menu like this. So to create a drop-down menu in Tableau Desktop, you need to create a parameter. A parameter is like an empty box that holds certain values, and that value come from the user. So every time when you want to have a drop down that allows somebody else to choose a value, then you need to create a parameter to store the value that somebody have chosen, and then you apply that parameters into where you want to use it. Right? So I'm going to create a parameter. I'm going to name this parameter as choose dimension. Switch the data type into string and create a list. Because I want my menu to be a drop-down list, and I'm going to type category. The value of the list here will be shown in a drop-down menu. All right, this drop-down menu, this list of values is whatever you type here. So we want to recreate this drop-down menu, and for you, when you're applying to your own data, these values are the column names that you want to choose from. So I have added all of my values in my choose dimension drop down menu, and then I'll click OK. Then I'll create another one for the measure. I'm going to change the data type into string, and the list of value will be the type of aggregation, like total, average, minimum, maximum, and then the measure field, like sales profit, quantity, discounts, all these kind of measures. So I will just use sales and profit as the field that I want to change, sum and average for the aggregation method. All right, then I'll click OK. Now I'll create a calculated field. This calculated field, I'll put the same name as my parameters so that I'll know which calculated field is corresponding to which parameter. So now I'm going to use case. In the case of this parameter, and now I'm going to right click my parameters and show the parameters so that I will know what are the values I've listed down in the drop-down menu. Then now I can type when the value of this parameter is category, then this calculated field will switch into the category field. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 options. So I'll just copy and paste another 4 times. So when this is subcategory, then it will switch into subcategory. Then I'll repeat this for all the other values, market, region, and segment. Then I will end this statement and click OK. Now I'll create another one for my choose dimension. For my choose measure, in the case of this parameter, when the value is total sales, then this calculated field will become the sum of sales field. And I'll copy and paste and change the total into average. Now I'll copy and paste again and switch into profit. And I'll add this calculated field and click OK. Now I will replace my dimension and measure with the one that I've created just now. Choose dimension and choose measure. All right. And now when I switch my values in my drop-down menu, my visual will change according to my selection. So if this is your goal, then you have already done for today. But I would just like to format the visuals a little bit, like the chart title. I want the chart title to change according to my selection, as well as my headers and my axis title. All right, so I'll double click on the chart title. I'm going to delete whatever I have here, and then I will insert my choose measure parameter by my choose dimension parameter. So now I'm going to change its color and I'll click OK. So when I change my measure into average sales, the chart title change to average sales. When I change total profit, it's going to change into total profit. Same thing applies to my dimension. When I change to market, I change to region, it's going to change as well. Right? So now I want to change this field label into something like this that will change according to my selection for this choose dimension. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to hide this field label. And then I'm going to drag my choose dimension parameter and place it in front of my rows so that it appears in front of my choose dimension columns. And then I'm going to right click and format the field label so that I can change its alignment into middle. All right, then I'll close this panel, format panel. And when I change my dimension, it's going to change according to my selection as well. So now I'm going to edit the axis title. I'm going to right click and edit axis and remove the title. Then I will add choose measure in front of the columns. And this choose measure looks a little bit inappropriate here. So I'm going to right click and hide field labels for columns. And here is the values that is going to change according to my selection. That's all for my video tutorial today. I hope you like this content. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Follow me on my Medium, connect with me on my LinkedIn. Till the next one, I'll see you again. Bye bye.